Jose, starting with you, do you support rent control measures in Fremont?
How much time do we have?
1 minute.
I do support rent control. I think that we have a population that varies in age, and we need to be able to provide housing for every single income level and every single individual age group. I also support Proposition 10, which is the repeal of the Costa-Hawkins. I believe that it's important. People's wages aren't going up in conjunction with what rising and rent control and rent costs are going up, and so there needs to be a correlation there. People need to be able to afford. We can't continue to have some of our senior citizens being pushed out of their homes because they can't continue to afford the rents. They live on a fixed income, and then we have the youth too. People are graduating with a huge amount of student loan debt, and we need to be able to prop these people up and help them, as the economy starts to balance and we build and create more affordable housing. It takes time to create more affordable housing, and so I do think rent control is a huge issue and something that I fully support. Thank you.
Hey, Teresa.
Yeah, so I do support rent control because I believe that the landlords can make their profits, but they shouldn't be gouging. They shouldn't, because of the market demand, have huge jumps on rent. So Fremont this year has actually started installed a rent review board, and I like to see how that's working out because they are limiting rent control to less than 5% each year. And so far I heard that 99% or so of the issues that has been brought up to the board has been resolved. So I'm glad to see that it's working out, but I want to continue to monitor that and also to support any tenants that are having issues with their landlords.
I support the rent stabilization for the with the one what we have in the city right now. Fremont City has the non-binding mediation, because this is this is gonna be the big impact on the economy also, because there are advantages and disadvantages also there. So for example, the lady living in New York, so she is a millionaire, but still she is living in the unit and she can afford. But our target is who cannot afford. So we should have a plan, and I rather encourage affordable housing and more housing, so that we will have the housing opportunity for those people, and we can also look at the other sources to raise taxes and also impact fee, and because of that we can build more housing and more affordable housing to address their issues, not for.
All right. So